from Stacktown. We taking investors who want stocks. I wanted to see the world, so I got on the block.
Cash is pretty much more so, in more or less words, she is me. Outspoken and very herself. Very, I do whatever I want type of attitude. Nobody can tell me
that was past tense, that was way back then. Way back when, guess I had a little faith. Now I don't even want shorty in my face.
Music, I pretty much fell into it. A friend of mine did music and managed two artists. They went by Dope Boy Radio. I pretty much got into it with them, and I don't know, I just fell into it all at once, and that's where I first got my experience from music. I jumped into it that way. In music, I would have to say that my biggest influence would probably be, now this is going to sound really normal, but it would have to be Beyonce, for the simple fact that when she performs, and her as an artist, she just very, like, she makes her presence known, whatever she's doing, and she's good at it. So I guess that, you know, it's her attitude about it. Like, I can do whatever I want to do type of diva attitude. So that was a big influence. I've been through so much, and I have a very determined type of attitude. I'm very determined to succeed. So I look at everything I've been through, and that motivates me to be like, I'm gonna work hard to get past all of this and to make something of myself that I can be proud of and make other people happy while I'm happy. Like, she has no cut cards. She keep it hood type of outlook on it, but what I want them to get from it is for them to just know that you should just be yourself and let your story tell itself. What's Tease Up? Tease Up is, I guess in more or less words, a family. My family. My brother and his friends put together True Money, Tease Up, back when they was teenagers, I suppose, and they used to just all rap together, him and his friends, and it used to be so fun pretty much watching them and wanting to do it with them. But they're family, and it took, when boys young, they pretty much want to do whatever they want to do. They're not really focused, so it took a minute for them to focus. And then once they gained their focus and they all came together, everybody came together, and they started, calling it Tease Up. So they tease up, and so it consists of my brother Tay Shada, he raps, his friends Leo, YIC Moon, Juju, Free My Brother Jew, and I'm the only girl that does music with them, so it's a family in more or less words. The only competition I feel as though I had, honestly speaking, is myself. I'm my harshest critic, so I'll determine, okay, whether I can do better than what I've done previously, and I'll push myself to say, okay, well, you didn't do this good that time, so you need to work harder and try to do better than I did the next time. Every time I try to outdo myself or try to do better than what I did the time before, so. Think that I'm gonna say a big name, but honestly, the person that I want to work with right now is Tink, this rapper from Chicago, female rapper from Chicago. She's really awesome, and I commend her for what she's doing, because and my reason why is because she stayed true to who she is in the music. Like, I don't hear nobody sounding like her. I don't hear her trying to sound like anybody. She's very true to herself, and I admire that about her. And one of the reasons why I want to work with her is because I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by her. She's really good. Like, she'll give you some go with them verses. So I think a lot of people just, I don't know, probably haven't reached out to work with her, but yeah, that's who I want to work with. One of the first people I want to work with. So Tink, if you're listening, I want to work with you if you want to work with me. First off, shout out to my engineer, J-Rob. I love working with him. What makes my studio session good is because he makes it so that I'm comfortable. Like, if I just so happen to mess up, I don't feel like, oh my God, I blew it. Like, just, you know, it's not rushed. It's pretty much, I guess, just me and my engineer, and I get to go ahead and try different things, whether I'm sure of it or not sure of it, and he gives you that push to say, just go ahead, go for it, and, you know, make you try something new. So for me, a good studio session is just one that's comfortable for me while I'm recording and doing what I'm doing. The most difficult thing I've had to go through in life will probably be losing a good friend of mine that I called a brother. Like, fuck a friend that was my brother. Kiwi, Ivy, Kilo, that everybody knows him as. He was a part of our family in Tease Up, and losing him was very hard. He was our cameraman. He was very motivating, very happy person, very, very free-spirited, and all he wanted was to see us do good. And he wasn't the type of person that he tried to hit your head for prices or not work with you or have some type of arrogant attitude. He wanted to work with whoever. He looked out for a lot of people in the DMV as far as music goes, and it hurt really bad to our whole family to lose him. So that had to be one of the hardest things I went through. Like, to this day, I still think about losing him, and I still think about his smile and him coming and saying, "Hey sis, what's up? Let me tell you what I'm about to work on." And he was a very good person. So that had to be one of the hardest things that I went through. And the way that it shaped me as an artist that is more of a reason for me to want to do what I want to do for my brother, you know. So at the end of the day, all I want to do is show him that we made it. My favorite type of music to listen to, I mean, I can't say that I have a favorite. I like so many different types of music, and it shapes the way that I make music as well, because I'm very much all over the place when it comes to making music. I'm versatile because I listen to so many different things. I listen to anything from Evanescence to Taylor Swift to Nicki Minaj to SZA to Banks to Kendrick Lamar and so on and so forth. August Alsina, Drake. I listen to so many different genres of music that I can't stay put on what type of music to make. So it actually makes me more versatile because I don't really just stick to one genre. Well, I'm hoping that you all get to hear my music very soon. As soon as I decide what I want to put out first, then I'll let you all hear my music. I can't wait to hear the feedback and see what people think of it. So I'm ready to know what you all think of me as an artist. See, people know me more so on the business side of it. That's all I've done was dealt with the management and the business side of music. So they don't really know me as an artist yet. So you'll get to hear it really soon. I'm not gonna lie, Tokyo Damo is still gonna be my favorite. And it's not just because I worked with him, because to me, he stands out and he just sticks to being himself. I like Fame Reek too. He's tight, so. Dude is very difficult and it's very hectic sometimes, like work, school, music. That's it pretty much. So I'll work, and then when I come home, I'll be writing music, and then I gotta remember, like, keep up with school, like make time for studio, make time for this. So it's kind of I'm still all over the place with that too, but I find the way to do everything that I need to do. In August, I'll be shooting my first video to this song called Last Night. That's what I'm working on right now. Just trying to get you all some music. Well, like I said, I'm the type of artist that I'm very much stuck on keeping it hood and telling it like it is. That song for my first project, because I feel like a lot of people will be able to relate to it. It's pretty much about, I guess, relationship problems, and you'll get the full gist of that once you see the video and hear the song. So I decided to keep it with my first song and tell you something that I went through and what I felt like, so that's why that song came first. When I wrote that song, I was thinking about, well, actually I was probably mad, and I was just thinking about, you know what? I don't have to take drastic measures with that situation. So this will be my release of what I went through in that situation. So that's what I was thinking about. I was venting, more or less, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, I want to make sure that my family is good, which I'm sure many people do, but literally, I want to make sure that my family good, my mom, my sister, my brothers and stuff, like my godchildren, and I just want to make sure that everything and everybody's good. So if I do, then that's what I'll do. Oh, you can follow me on IG at Cashy Baby, CASHY, baby spelled with 2 Y's. Me on Twitter at Miss Cash Sanchez, all together. So follow me, I follow back.